Progressive brings you Flowetry with Flo.
When Flo flows, she flows in the know. My ruminates, the rates, shown them all, I heed the call. Seeing the rest, I choose the best. Sometimes it's ours, sometimes it's not. When the fox walks, is it called a fox trot? That's a real question.
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Episode 766 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. This is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, with another one of those tough interview questions that's designed to have you step on yourself, hurt yourself, rule yourself out of consideration with a firm, yada, yada, yada. This is actually not a tough question, but it's a very seductive one. What would your current manager say you need to work on? And most people, I think, would volunteer real things that would cause a hiring manager to go, that's interesting, and hesitate. Not good for you. I hope you find my answer helpful and give it 5 stars on iTunes or Stitcher. It does help other people discover the show. And I hope you like it. Now, let's get going. Now, someone wrote to me with a question, and Jason, I can't believe I missed this question somewhere along the line, but I appreciate that you asked it, and let me cover it for you. And the question is, what would your current manager say you need to improve on or need to work on? Now, when you think about this question for a moment, it's really not any different than the question about what your weaknesses are. So let's view it in that way. It's a way that they want to elicit what your weaknesses are. As I said in an earlier video on this subject, I think the best way to address the weaknesses is not by saying things like, I sometimes work too hard. Ooh, it doesn't work. It's one of those canned answers that basically show immaturity. Here's a far better one, and I offer it in the weaknesses video. So what I would suggest that you say is, I think if you called my manager, what he or she, depending upon gender, of course, would probably point to is the fact that, I get down on myself and I'm a hard critic and I really work hard to improve and I hate making mistakes. So, I read, I learn, I work hard at improving, and that's great. But what they think I should be doing is focusing on my strengths rather than my weaknesses all the time. You see, their thinking is, and I think they're right about it, is that most people have areas in their background where they're not really going to get a lot better. So if I'll use an example of myself. I wrestle with, and the example I gave in the other video is about, I don't think I'll ever be a mobile app developer. And I just don't have the time, I don't have the patience, etc. However, I've got certain strengths that other people don't have, that if I really tried to hone those and improve on those fractional percentages, they really think that I would be extraordinary. So if there's one area that I could improve, their thinking is I should really focus in on, and you talk about one or two of your strengths. So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, here are a few other ways that we can connect with one another. The first one is, if you're an executive and interested in one-on-one coaching, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the word coaching, so this way I know what it's about. Next, if you're not an executive, the best way to reach out to me is through jobsearchcoachinghq.com. There I have curated information from around the web that you can watch, listen to, read, primarily my own information, but again, there's some stuff from other people that's there with their permission. Also, if we are not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show, because I love to hear from people who listen to the show. It just puts a big smile on my face, which reminds me, Facebook. Connect with me on Facebook. Look for Jeff Altman, The Big Game Hunter, and give me 5 stars. Subscribe to the page. You'll get lots of information sent to you daily with different pieces of advice for you. And lastly, because I don't really mention this on the show all that much, in addition to job search coaching, I do executive and what I call business life coaching. Business life coaching, where I work with self-employed people who have a lunatic for a boss. People like your wife, husband, partner, friends of yours who may be either wrestling with something in their business and need an advisor to work with, or people who are doing extremely well and they need to have someone to talk with because business is just exploding for them. So again, reach out to me through Jeff Altman at thebiggamehunter.us. I'll get back to you. We'll figure out a time to speak, and I look forward to helping you. Hope you enjoyed this again, and have a great day. Take care.